All right, so the first thing this is going to do here, and this is a great stretch we have all of our patients do, just because it's super simple for you to do at home. You can grab a belt, you can grab a towel, so no matter where you're at, you can always do the stretch. But we call it a three-way stretch. So she's pulling first, going to stretch out those hamstrings. It's going to help loosen up the legs. It's going to help loosen up the low back, and then you can watch her. She's going to stretch it across her body. So when you really just want to focus on letting that leg fall to the outside, and with the hand grabbing the strap, you're kind of controlling it. So you basically get to control how much of a stretch you get, but now you're going to get a little bit more of the outside of the hip into the glute. And then she swings, opens up this way, and now we're going to get more of that inner thigh, kind of the groin type area. So you want to make sure you're doing this stretch. I always recommend 30 seconds each position. Do it a couple different times and make sure you're getting both legs. Again, this is really going to help with that low back to make sure you're staying loose, especially right after you get off of that plane. All right, so another favorite stretch of mine here, especially when traveling, when we get home, is just kind of a self wall stretch. So Genesis is going to be stretching out her neck, so you can see she pins that shoulder against the wall, and she's just going to drop her ear to the side, and she's going to feel that right into her trap. And then you want to go in three different directions. So ear straight to the shoulder. Now she's going to look down into that armpit. This is going to hit the neck a little bit differently. And then the last one she's going to do is going to look up and away type of situation. So now you're going to really feel this one more in the front of that shoulder, or front of the neck even. So you want to hit the front of the neck, the side, and then the back a little bit. So three different directions, ear to shoulder, look into that armpit, look up and away, and you're going to feel that all the way across the neck. Again, as always, make sure you guys are hitting both sides here. We want to keep everything really balanced. If you really want to make it harder, you could always use the opposite hand to pull your head across. So just pulling like that's going to add a little extra pressure just to get a little bit of a deeper stretch. Again, I want you controlling how much of a pull and a stretch you get. Hold this 30 seconds each one. Promise you'll be feeling great afterwards. All right, so another little fancy tool that we like to use with our patients here is a lacrosse ball. You guys, I love this for traveling because it's so simple to just throw in a bag in a suitcase or something. So you can see Eric has this pinned right on the middle of the back here. And there's so much tissue back there that whenever your neck's tight, your mid-back is tight, lacrosse ball is a great way to dig in there. So a couple of things I want you to pay attention to. You can see how he's moving back and forth, up and down. Always tell patients, you're going to move, you're going to find a spot where you go, oh, okay, no, that's it. That's the spot I want you to hang out with. So hang out in there about 7-8 seconds. You're going to feel that knot start to dissipate. And then you can start rolling back and forth again. Find a different spot and hold it. The beautiful part about lacrosse ball is you can kind of use it anywhere, right? So Eric's using it on the neck, mid-back right now. If he really wanted to, he could roll and face towards us. He could put it into the shoulder. So this can really be used on any part of the body. And you just want to find that soft tissue and just self-massage. It's going to hurt a little bit. You're going to find the spots that are painful. That's the idea. We want you to find it, hold it till things loosen up. And again, super simple tool to take with yourself in a bag or in a suitcase, no matter where you're traveling to. All right, so Jacob here is using the dinner roll. So again, this is another super simple thing that you guys can throw into your suitcase or travel bags. So he's just going to walk through how we set this up. So if you're on your own, you take it out of the suitcase, and then you're going to go ahead and set yourself up here. This, again, more for the neck pain. Slide it right underneath that neck, nice and deep in there. And then you're just letting the head fall backwards. So again, after traveling, being on the plane, sleeping in a hotel bed that you might not be used to, this dinner roll is great for the neck. The whole purpose of this thing is it's going to help force that curve back into the neck, which is going to help relax and loosen up those muscles. So again, you get off the plane, you feel tight, get to the hotel, pull this out, lay on it, start at 3 minutes, build your way up so you can do it about 10 minutes at a time. Promise you're going to start to feel better, looser, quicker.